Alright, we're on at the Celtic Chris H7 here for the second time tonight with Team of the Year Silver Bronze. So, looking at it, to be honest with you, the people that are in it are rightful in it, but some of their stats are pretty, considering what they were like, what people wanted them to be, and it wasn't as if they were overpowered, it was as if they were actually pretty decent. There's actually a few disappointments, such as Dean Shields, sorry, it's a bit slow coming up. Akinfenwa, I'm sure his heading was to be in the 70s. I'm trying to think, Bradley Wright Phillips was supposed to be a bit more alaba as well. I do not know what position people wanted him more in, left back or centre mid, but anyway, he's there. So looking at it, as I say, everybody's deserved, but I'm just going to go through it a bit quicker than the gold one. So anyway, the striker is Immobile, who plays for Pescara in Serie B. So I'd imagine he might be the top scorer in that league. So 75 pace, 83 shooting, 74 heading, so pretty good all-round stats. I don't know if there's a better option, to be honest with you. And just to say, during the middle of this I'll probably have to pause because I'll be uploading another video that you'll be watching when I'll be uploading this one. So just so in case there's a stop in the middle. But anyway, the next player is Grant Holt, who's had a fantastic season for Norwich and rightfully chose not to join the Rangers. I'm sure he'll be happy with that now. But anyway, 75 pace, 85 shooting, 85 heading, so to be perfectly honest with you, he's going to be worth a lot with those stats. I mean, that's pretty decent pace, 85 shooting, 85 heading, yeah, I think he'll be, plus his English Premiership, I think he'll actually be worth quite a bit. So the next guy is Molina, who I know has had a really good season because someone was saying about him, and I know he's an absolute great player in game, so I think a lot of people will be happy about this. But he comes from Colombia, 75 pace, 80 shooting, 74 dribbling, and that's basically the best stats. So yeah, he looks like a pretty decent player. The next one is my compatriot Chris Buck. So he plays for Birmingham, used to play for Rangers, was a really good player in that team about 5 years ago now. But anyway, 81 pace, 81 dribbling. To be honest, they could have made his pace a bit better than his dribbling, let's be honest. I'm sure it was up, someone had put it 85 in the thread in the forum. So, you know, but anyway, DeMarcos, who looks like an absolute tank, 87 pace, 80 dribbling, 70 passing, and that's basically the standout stats. Plays for Athletic Club Bilbao. They've had some amount of informs, and there's another one to add to the list. Looks like a really good player, probably make a lot of people want to buy Spanish silvers now. So, the next player who plays for, I think that's Catania, is it? Yep, Catania in Serie A, so Lodi, who, basically the standout stats, 82 passing, the rest, the shooting and the dribbling's alright, but the pace does really let him down, and I know there's a lot better options in Serie A, maybe not Italian, but such as Lamela, El Shaarawy, so I don't think he'll be worth that much. Now the next player who I think has had an absolutely fantastic season, whenever I've watched the Championship, Southampton, he has been fantastic, and also the Football League show. So 72 pace, 75 shooting, 81 dribbling, 73 passing. So they could have upped his pace a bit, let's be honest, but you know, he looks like a pretty decent player. I think people are actually wanting him in a CAM position. I don't know if this is right. But anyway, he looks like a half-decent player, to be honest. They should have really upped his pace. But anyway, I'm not even going to say it right. So he plays for Braga, who I don't know if he was in their team that I saw a couple of years ago, and they played Celtic. But anyway, 80 pace, 74 passing, 77 heading, 75 defending, 70 dribbling. Looks like a really good all-round left back. Because he's Portuguese league, I don't think he'll be worth that much. I don't really know if you can make a decent silver team in Portugal. You probably can, to be honest, but anyway, moving on to the next player, who's Gonzalez, who plays for LA Galaxy. So he's American, 66 pace, 81 defending. Sorry about saying that so loud, but anyway, getting away tonight, 84 heading. So he does look like a pretty good all-round player. His pace could be over 70, so I'm thinking of players like Annie Baba. I'm sure his pace is over 70. Moore, I'm not too sure if his pace is over 70. But anyway, I think he'll be off a bit. The next player is Hubican, another Senate, St. Petersburg in form. I wouldn't mind being a Senate fan tonight, and to be honest, I'm trying to think, I think he could make a Russian silver team, and looking at him, he would actually make me a wee bit tempted. 76 pace, 80 defending, 80 heading. Maybe they could have bumped his defending and heading up by another notch or two, but he does look like a pretty good all-round player. Now the next player is Sanchez, who plays in Mexico for Pedro. Probably said that wrong. So 80 diving, 73 handling, 70 kicking, 80 reflexes and 73 positioning. So he does look like a pretty good player. I don't know if there's a better player in Mexico, sorry I couldn't tell you, but I still think he'll be worth a bit because obviously it's a blue card. But anyway, the next player is Alaba, who I have had in the team. He is an absolute tank. 80 pace, 82 dribbling, 81 passing, so I think he looks like he'll be a good player. He will be worth upwards of 150k just because of the hype surrounding him. So anyway, Marcos Asunsao, who plays for Palmeiras, his pace is pretty poor, 80 shot, 82 passing. Now I'm sure his shooting was supposed to be 83, his passing was supposed to be 86, so EA have really messed up in that one. Not to try and swear, but anyway, he looks like he'd be a decent player, probably in a CDM position for Brazil teams. I don't know if he's got a good free kick on him, etc., because when I had a Brazil team, I certainly wasn't playing him. It's all about, what's his name? I can't remember it at the moment, but it begins with a Shay, like a Jai, I'm sure, I'm not too sure. No, it doesn't, but anyway, Whittingham, who plays for Cardiff, he's English, and they're playing a playoff game tomorrow, I think, Thursday against West Ham, so that'll be a pretty good game to watch. 77 pace, 80 passing, 73 shooting, 75 dribbling. One of the players in the team that I wouldn't complain about at any level, being a really good team player for Cardiff this season, and has really been consistent, to be perfectly honest. As I say, the Football League show and just Sky Sports Championship games, he has been really good. Now, a player that I know a wee bit about, Jerome Rotten, as he was called when he was at Rangers. Absolute pish when he was at Rangers, but he's obviously done well this season. So what age is he now? 34, so he's maybe coming to the end of his career. So SC Bastia, so he's obviously moved to CM because he was playing left mid when he was at Rangers, and he was absolutely rotten. And basically 65p. So sorry, I had to stop there because the video actually uploaded, so that's the Gold Team of the Year video uploaded. But anyway, I was on Jerome Roffin, so 65 pace, 74 dribbling, 75 shooting, 80 passing, looks like a really good all-round player. The next player is Sarere. No, I've said that totally wrong. Very tired now, nearly 10 o'clock, but anyway, he plays for, Greyur in the second Bundesliga. So he does look like he's got pretty good all-round stats and will be sought after in some way. Now I'm sorry about that, I just had to stop again because the video came up, and this doesn't usually happen, so I know you might think this is a bit unprofessional, but it's just because I'm trying to get videos out quicker to you guys. So the next player is Bradley Wright Phillips, who I've touched on already. And Charlton have had a really good season. I think they got 98 points in the end. No, they've got one more game, haven't they? So they can still get over 100 points. But anyway, 85 pace. I know people wanted 87 pace it was, which is a bit of a disappointment. It's 78 shooting, 79 dribbling, 70 heading. I think is he not actually pretty small? No, he's alright, just because of the heading. But anyway, small players can even be good at heading, so he does look like a really good player. Will be worth a lot, even more so because it's Empire League 1. I mean, if that was League 2, it'd be the most expensive. It's because obviously he'd be cheaper in the Championship and cheaper in the Premiership because there's much more options, but he probably is the best striker in League 1. I think, no, Huddersfield are in League 1, aren't they? So you can maybe match him up with Jordan Rhodes, but anyway, Perbert, who plays for Mons in the Pro League, and he's French, so for Pro League teams, probably not. There's to shittain other people. So 68 pace, 80 shooting, 71 dribbling, 76 heading. So he does look like an alright player. So yeah, and moving on to the bronzes, very happy with the choices here. So anyway, Soe, and I know I've pronounced that wrong because some guy was saying about it earlier, but anyway, 70 diving, 75 reflex, 66 handling, 70 positioning. So he plays for, not even going to say it, shouldn't have clicked the bio, but anyway, he does look like a pretty good bronze player, pretty good all round. So geez, oh look at him. Elmo, who plays for Sabadell. Now I wasn't saying that about his face, I was saying about his heading stat. 83 heading, 72 defending, 65 pace. Once again, another great sort of silver player that you can link up actually. He's in the second league, but because they're Spanish they would still link up, so you could still do that. But anyway, Cavelli, who plays for Ashako, I think that is, or I've said that wrong, but I think you get what I mean. So Cavalli, who plays for, as I said, Ashako, just repeated myself, 73 pace, 73 passing, 76 juggling, and yeah, looks like another all-right round player. So Dean Shields, who has had a fantastic season, candidate of the year for the actual player of the year, only one outside Old Firm with John Daly, I think. So anyway, 74 pace, 73 dribbling, 69 shooting, 67 passing. I think we actually wanted in the SPL sort of, but 80 pace or something, I'm sure it was that. So EA have really taken the piss, to be honest. I mean, he's still an alright player, but he could be a lot better than that. He is a lot better than that. So anyway, moving on to the last player, who is an absolute beast, Akinfenwa, who's got the 99 strength and the whatever, he's just an absolute tank. 75 shooting, 68 heading, 71 juggling. His juggling's actually better than his heading. 67 pace, so he will be an absolute tank. I'm going to wait and see what prices he is. I might just buy him for the bands because he's just a tank. Anyway, so yeah, this has been the silver bronze team of the year. I think I've actually spent a longer time in this due to all the interruptions. But anyway, really happy with all the people in this team. Mostly all deserve it. Just looking through any people that I don't think maybe deserve it. No, I think everyone really fully deserves it. So, yeah, there's your team of the season, team of the year, silver bronze team. So team of the week will be out tomorrow, and a 200 to 300k pack opening. As you know, I've got 1 million coins saved up for team of the season. Of course, they'll be discards, so that'll probably return them to maybe about 1.2 million. So anyway, this has been Celtic Chris H7 here. I'll see you for the awesome team of the week that's coming up tomorrow by the looks of it, and I'll speak to you later.